What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Denise Salcedo, and we are here for Las Vegas and WrestleMania for WrestleMania 42. And with me right now, we have the absolute Ricky Saints. Ricky, good to see you.
Love it. I love it. It's great to see you again.
It's great to see you as always, Ricky. You know me. I'm a big fan of your work. I've been a big fan of your work. And I want to start off by congratulating you on your time in NXT. And I want to get off with there, man. You've been NXT champion. You've gotten a lot of really big main event opportunities. What has the journey been like for you?
It's been crazy. I didn't realize how the amount of stuff that I've accomplished in such a short time is like wild to me. Someone brought it up to me not too long ago. I was like, oh wow, because you don't ever have a chance to really think about it like that from that perspective. And then when you compare it to years gone, like you're like, oh wow, I've come a long way. So it's really been incredible. It honestly has. Like I can't even put it into words sometimes.
What's been like the biggest learning experience or the biggest thing that you've had to adjust or get used to during your time at NXT?
Oh, everyone asks me that question. There really isn't anything I had to adjust to. If anything, there's a lot of like lingo that I don't know that some of these football players are saying, and I just don't get it. I just don't understand what they're saying sometimes. But that's it. Like everything else it has been a very easy transition, and even if there was some type of like small weird thing, it's not something that I'm not used to. Right, especially from these different promotions and all that. I'm used to different personalities and having to get used to things very quickly, acclimate as quickly as I can.
Ricky, you have had a hell of a career, a hell of a wrestling career, and I do want to talk about your transition from AEW to WWE because you did phenomenal work in AEW as well. I'm a big fan of the work that you did with CM Punk, Bryan Danielson, MJF, you name it. When you look back at your time in AEW, how do you look back at that era of your career?
Fondly. I really do. I think obviously the crew there right now is everyone who's there right now is great. Obviously, with the exception of some people. Just kidding. But no, I look back at it very fondly. It's a great crew. I feel like I had a really great time there. And with the relationships that I've built up and the relationships that I strengthened there, I hold that like very dear to my heart.
How would you say they prepared you for WWE?
Well, I think with how things go when it comes to a live television show, anything can happen at the last minute. That has prepared me. Being able to figure out like, okay, this is a TV show, and we have to go out there and we have to sell this show. And we have to sell ourselves. How do we do that to the best of our ability? Right? You put me in situations that only allowed me to strive, and if it didn't, I've learned from those mistakes, right? Whatever that may have been. But the people there helped me out too. I can't say enough nice things about it.
Yeah. You know, I definitely wanted to see you and CM Punk one more time. And now that you guys are in the same company,
it is possible.
Yeah.
The possibilities are a lot higher now, are they not? I'm just saying. I
want to definitely see it. Now, I also want to talk about your friendship with Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes, who is in a big matchup for WrestleMania. How would you describe your friendship, your relationship with Cody Rhodes?
Great. I've known him for a very long time, and I think it's always good to have someone in life that is someone who is able to help you, someone who is able to try to guide you and at least see the best of you that sometimes you may not be able to see. And so I really, he's a funny dude, obviously, but I appreciate our friendship for just those small things, even the smallest tidbit of advice that I get that I didn't think of before. It's one thing to go through life and you do everything on your own, but it's another thing to go through it and learn from it and then have someone else will say, hey, let me help you out here because I can see you're struggling.
But it's nice to have that, though, and it's nice to have a friend, especially in this business. It's so important being and someone who has been through it, that knows the ins and outs. It's really nice to have that.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that we share the same similarities, but I'm saying there are similar issues that me and him share that he's able to guide and got through, and he had to figure out on his own. And so just passing that down, that's a good feeling.
Yes, Ricky, I also want to ask you about your confrontation with Oba Femi, who has
yeah.
a big, massive match against Brock Lesnar. You've been in the ring with Oba. Talk to us about how you feel getting to see that happen for him as somebody that you got to get yourself very familiar with.
That match, I'm telling you, I called it a long time ago, and I'm very, very excited to see that match because Opa's a tough dude, okay? He's very quick-witted, and insanely strong. So I think finally Brock to go up against someone that kind of matches that, it's let's go. I want to know. I'm really curious to see how this goes.
I am too, and I think the fans are too. My last question for you is, of course, you know which one's coming, the main roster. People have been waiting, people have been anticipating. What are your thoughts on that whenever people are like, yo, Ricky, I want to see him on Raw, I want to see him on SmackDown, all of that?
I find it's just the same feeling I had when I was on the Indies, where people are like, I want to see you get signed. I find it to be very endearing, and it tells me that I'm doing something right, right? Even in those moments where I'm like, oh, I don't know what's going on, back on the Indies, and then to hear someone say, I can't wait to see you get signed, that feels good. I want to deliver on every promise that someone has for me, every idea that they have. I want to do good by that. So I'm just as excited for that, whenever that may be. I'm ready. I'm willing and able to accept it all.
Let's go. Alrighty, Ricky, thank you so much as always for your time, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, everybody.